All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room?
Kind of
yes,
is.
Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
The bucket is pretty cool.
No, never mind. The
What?
bucket was wrong.
What?
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I think going down there was the big chaos thing. I don't know if I went straight across yet, but then it just turned into the normal story, I believe.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Someone with plenty of boxes. Oh! Hey! Hey! Ooh.
Another miniature
Yeah.
Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
That's right. Now, would I die if I fell? I see a door over there. Probably wouldn't. I don't want to waste my time. Alright. Never knew this was an option. Oh! Huh. Okay, but falling inside of a vent is okay. I won't die from that. Hey! Wee! What's that noise? Okay. Oh!
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can
Evidence!
monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there? Camporata.
You guys remember tapes? I'm sure most of you do. Tapes are still pretty used, I would imagine, in the car world. It's a shame that CD players aren't even being made anymore. It's in the new cars. I don't know about all of them, but the ones. Oh my god!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
What in tarnation was that all about?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What if I go there again?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the...
No cargo left. No. I want to go back and see what else is over there. Or unless if that was the way out. Huh. Maybe that was just the way out of here. I thought I just kind of stumbled on something. But maybe that was it over here. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Were all these tapes on the ground before? They might have. I'm just... okay. Oh. No. No!
Okay, this is day number 295.
Restart. Man. Man. Aww.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of... Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Got some new papers or something. New stuff written on the wall. Scary stuff. Ooh. Yeah, meeting now. Okay. Some are both red and blue. Nearby a fireplace. The only important person around here is Stanley. LOL looks like 427. Ha ha ha. Ew. Ew, I hope it doesn't. Okay, well, some were both red and blue. I believe we would have to take that first right door and then jump off of the platform thing. Fireplace? I don't remember if I saw one. Was that the... like that log cabin looking building I was inside of? Private but smelly place for an important person. What in tarnation?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket cleaning? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Stanley in the bucket. Stanley and the bucket. Oh, damn.
Stanley and the
Know what
bucket walked
happens if we
straight
go that
ahead
way.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
There's not a lot of choice when you go the right way.
The lights
You can go
rose
back
on
up
an
the
enormous
elevator if you
room
want.
packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place
escape.
hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
To me, the escape is just that's your ending. Like, there's no way out of dying.
The monitors
Unless
jumped to
there
life,
is,
and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Fired.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
Huh.
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
That's right, Bucket. Don't care.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His
Screamed
own
into
life
the
in
bucket.
someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
That's right.
But
Come on,
here was
Bucket.
the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
What were my hints? Fireplace, somewhere smelly for an important person, and something else maybe? I believe.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness.
Seems legit.
Was it over?
Yep.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
What?
Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
Oh.
What? Wait. What was happening?
Oh.
Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
I guess
An
not.
unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty,
It's
until
unbearable.
finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Well, I'm glad that took a turn for however you want to look at it, because I was thinking it was just gonna be the same boring kind of thing where you just step out into the prairie. All right, what? Oh, what? How in thunder is it
The good
changing?
old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket.
What?
Off on another thrilling adventure together.
What?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Come on.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Where could a fireplace be?
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
Red door, that's what
It should
was.
have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Alright, bucket. We're going to see a red and blue door. Hopefully.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't. Please, step in here for a moment.
If I don't? This is new. Oh, okay. I wonder if we will see the red and blue door. If not, then I'll just have to get rid of the bucket at the beginning of... Oh my god. What is this? Is this
Now
a bucket?
then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing
Okay.
I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Yeah!
Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yeah!
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Alright,
Item
bucket, help me
2.
out with this one.
Is this a bucket?
It looks like a bucket. Yeah!
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Oh man, I wonder if there's a... like some kind of ending if you get them all right.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No, but yeah!
Correct.
Hey!
This is a bucket.
I would have lost that one. What a great show.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Has it got bucket seats?
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be
Hooray!
honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
Okay. Next.
Is
What?
this a bucket?
No!
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
No, it's not!
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Of course it is.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Come on!
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
What do you think, bucket? Oh!
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes, I'm not.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid it's threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay.
No!
Here we go.
No! My bucket! The
What
bucket
happened?
ending.
Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. My God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley,
Subtitles are not.
you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
Hooray!
Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some of that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Oh,
and
thanks.
we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Hey, we got our bucket back. There's the bucket subtitles. Bucket loading screen. So I'm not going to take the bucket on this run because I'm pretty sure that we're just going to get the same stuff. I don't want to get stuck with that game again. That was pretty cool.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Was it a left turn before that we took? I thought that was a right one.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, so we're going to go and run through here.
Sitting now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We're not going to go take the first open door on my left. We're going to go straight, and then we're going to go to
Stanley was so
jumpy
bad
thing.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years old.
I know, right?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
It really says no buckets past this point. I thought it was just a random pop-up.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through... Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from
Stanlerines.
seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I'm going to do what he says. The last time I just said everything blue.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
I'll listen.
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
I
The problem is
understand.
all these choices.
I'll be
The
nice.
two of us always trying to get somewhere
God.
that isn't here. Running
God.
and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
No.
I wanted to stop.
Okay.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. I'm going to listen to him for the rest of this run. Let's see if he's got something good to offer me. Hopefully it's not like the last time we just ignored him.
What do we want?
Okay.
What are we looking for?
Space. Oh.
Here.
Oh my God.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I feel
happy.
Yeah,
I actually feel happy.
that's a nice blue. Whee! That's pretty. That's pretty cool. Oh. Ooh! Stanley, did you get into the shrooms that were left in that bucket? Mmm. This looks mighty pretty. What if I were to... Can I fall off? I cannot fall off. Okay. Ooh, green next. Cool. I don't want to leave and make him unhappy, but... At the same time... This could go on forever. He hasn't said anything, so... Alright, down the stairs. Nice to see you, Green.
No,
Oh.
wait. Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Right. Where were we?
Okay. I want to make him happy, but I understand it's pretty. I don't want to be here all day. I got somewhere to be. Ooh, Christmas colors. Let's just tease him a little bit. This doesn't look pleasant. Oh.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Narrator, help me!
Good,
Ooh.
good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
This is really pretty. I would like to know, though, if it will end if I'm here? I'm pretty sure that was a stairway for, me to fall to my death, and I don't want that. I think I was happy. Okay. I don't remember seeing this. I think I remember seeing the
No.
stairs.
What did we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
I would like to, but please let it end. It sounds like he's trying to protect me from the stairs.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
I don't want to die. Ooh. Ah. Alright. That must have been the end of the quotes for going. Okay. Sorry. Why is he gonna die, though? Stanley. I can't think of those
Please,
other...
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
I'm sorry.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
What's the point of this room? Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, narrator. Oh, I'm gonna land in that room.
No!
Ow.
Oh, thank God you lived.
Ow.
You had me worried there for a moment.
That
Now,
hurts.
Can we please get back to the other room?
Yes.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Stop moving. Okay. Give it a second. Give it a minute. I don't want to move. I can understand why the narrator wants to be here. But he's not saying anything. I just want to continue without killing myself. Gotta run. Let's go fucking run. Jump off the stairs again.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
I know. I'm sorry. It kind of makes me feel like a...
No, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I know. Narrator, I'm sorry. I feel like a jerk. I want to be in the other room, but I can't.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Do that for me? My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
I
That
like
you'll
your
throw
game.
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No. That's so mean.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
Oh.
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Shit. I hope I can live this one so I can go back to the room. I ain't walking down those stairs again.
Is it over?
Ah!
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I feel bad. That one makes me feel like a jerk. I didn't want to make him unhappy. I picked the red door, for crying out loud. First try! Oh my god. He showed me a nice room and I just killed myself instead. Oh, why is it doing this? I don't understand. If someone knows, put in the comments why it will make me start at this hallway with the same office.